Sergeant Ed Cayenne with the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office Homicide Division. At approximately 3 p.m. this afternoon, JSO patrol officers responded to the 2500 block of Jamie's Road in reference to an unresponsive male inside of his residence. Upon the arrival of JSO officers and personnel with the Jacksonville Fire Rescue Department, they located an unidentified male deceased inside of his residence, suffering from an apparent gunshot wound. Fire rescue personnel pronounced that individual deceased. The crime scene was secured and the homicide unit was notified of the incident. Currently, we have JSO homicide detectives, our crime scene investigators, along with our partners from the state attorney's office on scene conducting their initial investigation. We are treating this death as suspicious with foul play suspected. At this early stage of the investigation, we are working quickly to identify the victim as well as canvassing the neighborhood for potential witnesses that may have information regarding this incident. We strongly encourage anyone with information that can assist us with this investigation to please call the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office non-emergency number at 904-630-0500 or Crime Stoppers at 866-845-TIPS. They can also provide information online at JSO Crime Tips at jacksheriff.org. And I'll take any questions that you may have at this time.
Around what time do you guys think that this shooting actually happened, today or?
It's early in the investigation. We know that we responded here because we got called at about 3 p.m. To tell you when the incident actually occurred. That's going to be part of the investigation that we have to uncover.
Which building?
It's going to be the building located behind.
Did people say that they heard any gunshots or anything like that?
Well, part of our investigation is to research with our communication center to see if that occurred. At this current time, we do not have any calls of gunfire here that may be associated with this incident.
You said the state attorney's office?
Yes, that is correct.
Is that normal?
Yep, we have our prosecutors respond with us to all our homicide investigations, and we work in conjunction with one another at the onset of the investigation until its conclusion.
What was the initial call? Somebody obviously either needed a welfare check or did they walk in?
They called because there was an unresponsive male inside of his residence.
Does he live by himself?
That we're working to identify right now.
Do we know where he was shot?
No, that information will be given, once the medical examiners conduct the autopsy.
Any threat to the public?
At this time, we don't know who's responsible for it, so that's why we're asking the citizens in the community to call if they have any information.
But was there signs of a lot of gunfire, just one or two shots?
Right now, once again, we are scouring our databases to see if our communication center have any calls of gunfire, and at this particular time, we don't have those calls, so we're still researching.
Any evidence of forced entry?
No, not at this time.
You said foul play was suspected. What were some of the signs that foul play was?
Well, if it's an unnatural death, we will consider that foul play. We don't believe that that individual died naturally.
Or committed suicide? You said he was shot?
We said that there was an apparent gunshot wound is what he was suffering from. And at this time, we consider it foul play.
I know that, again, you said it's early. Any signs that he might have been shot somewhere else and came back to the residence?
That's too early in the investigation to determine at this time.
Okay.
Alrighty?
Your first name again?
Edwin, E-D-W-I-N. Thank you. Have a good one.
Thank you.